Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another Watch with Nordic live commentary stream. We are back here yet again, commentating the second of two games here tonight on the channel. We got the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Angels. This should be a fun game here tonight. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Good to see you all here in the chat. It is our 10th Watch with Nordic baseball commentary all time since we got the party started back in earlier July. So that is awesome. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for both of these teams and also go and take a look at the pitchers matchup here tonight. So for the St. Louis Cardinals, you got J.J. Weatherholt leading it off for St. Louis at second base. I'm losing my mind right now. You have Ivan Herrera at DH, Alec Burleson at first base, Jordan Walker, the cleanup hitter at right field, Lars Nootbaar at left field, Mason Wynn batting sixth. He's at shortstop today. Nathan Church at seventh, Blaze Jordan at eighth, and Jimmy Crooks rounding out your starting nine for the Cardinals. For the Angels tonight, you have Zach Nato leading it off, Mike Trout batting second. Batting third is Nolan Schanuel. I believe I'm saying that right. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Jorge Soler batting in the cleanup spot in the designated hitter position as well. You also have Vaughn Grissom batting at fifth, Josh Lowe at sixth, Joe Adell at seventh, Denzer Guzman at eight, and Logan O'Hoop at 9. Rounding out your starting 9 for both sides here tonight. You take a look at your pitchers duel. You have Kyle Leahy on the mound for the Cardinals, and you have Jose Soriano on the mound for the Angels tonight. I don't know what's going on with my voice right now. I don't know why I'm struggling to pronounce these names. Currently waiting for the end of Phillies and Dodgers before we can move over to that game. Let me see if I can go to that game. I cannot. Awesome. So we got to wait for Phillies and Dodgers to end before we can go over to that game. So, that's annoying. Yeah, we got to wait here. I have to wait here until this game is over. So we might miss a little bit of the opening of the game unless if the Phillies can close it out here. It's the top of the ninth. They're up 10-7 with one out. So Sugart's got to strike out here and then hopefully get the next guy out too, and then we'll be able to head over to the next game. Swing and a miss. There you go. There's 2 away. Okay. Only needs to get out one more batter in this Phillies-Dodgers game. Then we can go back to the next one. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new. We are 1 sub away from 70 subscribers. So, hoping to reach that here tonight. They're really going to pull and put in Duran. Are you serious, bro? I want to get to the next game. All right, I got it. Okay, we don't have to worry about that. We don't have to worry about missing it. All right, Cardinals and Angels coming up here now in just a matter of moments. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Due up here to start the top of the first. For the Cardinals, it's going to be J.J. Weatherholt, Ivan Herrera, and Alec Burleson, who will be the 3 batters that we see here to start this ball game off. But thank you all so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you're new. It would mean a lot to me here as we are live from Anaheim, California. And the starting pitcher tonight for the Angels is Jose Soriano, who is 2-4 since his first 9 starts. He's a 5.24 ERA in his last handful of starts. He was really good to start the year, but he's fallen off here very drastically. So maybe we'll have a good outing from him. Maybe we'll have about a bad outing from him. We shall find out here in just a moment. But thank you all so much for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Leave a like on the stream as well. It'll be greatly appreciated. And we will get into the ball game here in just a moment. All right, looks like we're ready to go here. JJ Weatherholt is going to take the plate. Weatherholt this year batting at .262 heading into this ball game here tonight. So we'll see what magic he can get done tonight. It's the first time we're commentating both of these teams live here today. So it's going to be a pretty fun one here. Soriano takes the mound, Weatherholt to the plate. And we are almost ready to get started here. Monday Night Baseball from Anaheim, California. All right, first pitch from Soriano. That is outside. We'll start off with a 1-0 count here. Weatherholt this season, again, a .262 batting average. He's got 14 home runs on the year, 38 RBIs for him. Here's the pitch from Soriano. That is in there for a called strike. 1-1. Thank you all for the support on the Twins and Guardians stream earlier today. That stream did pretty good. That stream did pretty darn good. I'm very happy with that. 1-1 pitch. That's in there for a called strike. 1-2. Weatherholt signed an 8-year extension on July 10th. It's worth $112 million. All in all. ABS challenge here looks like from the Angels, and that's called a strike. It looks like they must have called that a ball on the 1-1 pitch, but that was definitely a strike. Good challenge there from Logan O'Hop. I'm going to guess it's Hoop. If I pronounce any of the names wrong, let me know. I'm not really familiar with a lot of these guys. Again, I haven't commentated these teams before yet. So if I do pronounce their names wrong, let me know, because I probably will. Two balls, two strikes. And the pitch. That is grounded out over into first, and the throw is in time. There's one away here in the top of the first. That'll bring us the designated hitter, Ivan Herrera. Herrera this year, .247 on the year. I don't know if I've ever seen a baseball player named Ivan. That's usually a hockey kind of name. But hey, I won't discriminate. Herrera, .247 batting average, 11 home runs on the year, a .756 OPS. First pitch is in there for a called strike. 0-1. Beautiful night, a beautiful night for baseball here in Anaheim. Nice and sunny. They've had a heat advisory, though. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Now up to an 0-2 count here on Herrera. 7 pitches for Soriano. The 0-2 pitch. Foul. Yeah, again, this is the second of 6 commentaries this week. So we do have a lot of commentary streams coming up this week here on the Baseball Channel. Looking forward to them. Again, looking forward to keep on growing this page, keep on putting the progress in. 0-2 pitch is outside and away. 1-2. Phillies beat the Dodgers 10-7. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. First strikeout of the day for Jose Soriano. And there's 2 outs here in the top of the first. That'll bring up Alex Burleson here. Up next, Burleson batting .280 overall this season. Decent numbers. Oh my God, Mike Monaco's on the panel. That's a hockey broadcaster. Look at that. First pitch here from Soriano. And that is just on the outside, 0-1. Or no, 1-0, sorry. They're on Burleson. Cardinals tied for third on the NL wild card. Next pitch is hit over into shallow right and caught. That'll be the 3rd out. We go 1-2-3 here to open up this ball game. We'll head to the bottom of the first. The Angels will come up to bat. Scoreless here through the first half. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. Due up here for the Angels is Zach Nato, Mike Trout, and Nolan Shenwell. Excuse me. Little sneeze out there. Seanwell. All right, Seanwell, not Shanwell. So Zach Nato, Mike Trout, and and Nathan Shanwell. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. Bottom of the first coming up here now in just a moment. I got a garbage truck ad here on my screen. Represents my commentary skills. All right. Bottom of the first coming up here now. Angels are ready to head to the plate. It's going to be Nato, Trout, and Seanwell. Zach Nato will head up to the plate. Shortstop here tonight. .235 batting average on the year. Put up some decent numbers. Mike Trout, .858 OPS, leads the team. Pitcher tonight for the Cardinals, it's Kyle Leahy. He's only pitched 19 1/3 innings. Oh, that's his last 4 starts. In his last 4 starts, he's only allowed 1 earned run. He has an ERA of 0.47 in 19 1/3 innings pitched. He's been really good recently. He'll face off against this Angels offense, which can put up runs. They've proven that. Zach Nato coming up here to the plate. First pitch here from Leahy. That is a swing and a miss. Angels are 11.5 games back of the AL West. They got a ways to go if they want to get back into the postseason. .235 batting average on the year for Nato. Leahy delivers. That is fouled away, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch, that is up high, 1-2. They're on Nato. Three pitches here for Leahy. He's done a solid job. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch, that is on the line, called strike 3. ABS challenge here, or at least looks like Nato is trying to challenge this. I think he got this one wrong. I think this is a strike 3. Yes, it is. Strike 3 there on Nato. Angels lose their first challenge. Not a great time to lose it there on the first batter, but it is what it is. Here comes Mike Trout. Longtime LA Angel, .235 batting average this year, 18 home runs. He was named an All-Star. Head back to his hometown in Philadelphia. First pitch is in there for a called strike for Leahy with 1 away. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Leave a like down below. 0-1 pitch. Check swing. He did not go. 1-1. Here is the count. Again, Leahy, 0.47 ERA in his last 13 1/3 innings pitched heading into this game. 2-1 count here on Mike Trout. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Check swing. He did go. Yes, he did. 2-2. He indeed did go. 2 balls, 2 strikes here on Trout. And the pitch, that is off the ground, 3-2. On deck is Seanwell. Full count. And the pitch. Grounded out over into second base. The throw is in time. There's 2 away. Weatherholt makes that play there. That'll bring up Seanwell next. Nolan Seanwell batting .279 this year. He's had a pretty good season. First pitch. That is on the line. It's a called ball. No challenge from the Angels. Seanwell, .279 batting average, as I mentioned. He has 6 homers on the year. 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss. Hey, Rex, what's going on, man? I figured that I was doing the Angels, you'd pop in. What's going on, man? How are you? How's the summer been for you? Seanwell, the 11th overall pick in 2023, and the pitch is fouled away. 1-2. Yeah, ripping some baseball over here. I mean, again, it's not as crazy as the hockey streams, obviously, but when you're starting fresh, you should expect that. But we've grown this a pretty good amount. Started off with like 20 subscribers on this channel. Now we're at almost 70. I'll take it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That is outside. 2-2. Really think I'm getting better too with these commentaries. And it's showing too with more of the views going up. 2-2 pitch. That is grounded out over to second yet again. The throw is in time. And that'll do it here for the bottom of the first inning. 1-2-3, go the Angels. We'll head to the top of the second. No hits, no runs for either side. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. Due up here for the Cardinals, it's Jordan Walker, Lars Nootbaar, and Mason Wynn. Update my scorecard here through the first. Just been busy at work, but other than that, the summer's been nice and chill. Just went to the Angels game yesterday. Nice. Yeah, been pretty chill for me too, but doing these baseball commentaries on the side just for fun. We got 6 of them this week. I got 6 commentaries this week, so yeah, but good to hear you're doing well. I can't wait for hockey season to come back. I'm so excited. I already have like my first week of streams planned out. We're doing like 14 streams in the first like 7 days or something like that. So yeah, I think I might take the first 2 weeks off, honestly, and just stream every single day. Hit the iron while it's hot. I was thinking about it. I don't know. I did post my Ducks prospect pool overview today. Started that series up. All right. All right. Top of the second here from Anaheim. Still 0-0, no runs, no hits. Here's the home run derby winner in Jordan Walker. Walker won it against my Kyle Schwarber. Soriano, the first pitch, that's in there for a called strike. 0-1. Walker's had a good season this year. From 2023 to 25, he had 27 home runs. This year, he has 22. And off of that pitch, he hits one over into right field. This will be a base hit. It'll bounce off the wall. Walker's going to run around first with speed. He's going to get in there easily for a double. And there's the first hit of the ball game. Jordan Walker with a double. No outs. I spelled this name so wrong. Holy crap. Lars Nootbaar coming up next here now for the Cardinals. Saw a video while I was working. Very fair assessment. We're really bummed that we couldn't figure out something with Klang. Saw him last year during Star Wars Night. The goals look solid. Yeah, he's not bad. I was like, oh, he's gone. Damn. Yeah. Off to Sweden, though. Some of the guys some of those guys just get away. Here's Nootbaar. First pitch there from Soriano that is in there for a strike. .257 batting average, 3 home runs for Nootbaar. Soriano delivers. That is outside. 1-1. One ball, one strike. And the pitch. That ball is hit over into left field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Walker is going to head home. And halfway to home, he decided to go back and stay at third base. That's a single for Lars Nootbaar. 2 runners on, no outs. At the corners at that. Back-to-back base hits. With no outs. I think Walker thought about it. Here's Mason Wynn. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Directly down the middle. Wynn batting 6th tonight. He's got a .243 batting average on the year. 4 home runs. 42 RBIs. He's batted a lot of runs in. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Soriano finding himself in an unideal situation here. Runners to the corners, no outs. No balls, 2 strikes. Wynn's going to take a second here. Yeah, he might have, yeah. All right, no balls, 2 strikes. Runners to the corners. And the pitch. That's down low, 1-2. Wynn batting 6th. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That is down low, 2-2. Again, no outs. Runners at the corners. It's not an ideal situation, but it's not undoable for Soriano. We'll see. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Second strikeout of the game for Soriano, and there's 1 away. That'll bring up Nathan Church up next. Now, again, the double play is in play. Soriano can use that to his advantage here, potentially. We will see, though. 22 pitches here for him. Here's Church, batting .226. First pitch, fouled away. 0-1. Church, 8 home runs on the year, 28 RBIs, .635 OPS overall. He's had a solid year with the Cardinals. He's hitless in his last 30 at-bats, though. Next pitch, fouled away. 0-2. Yeah, I mean, I say that, and then it shows that graphic. Maybe it has been a bit of a struggle for him recently. Turning him into the prospects? Yeah, you could move him. He doesn't have horrible numbers, but recently he has been pretty rough. The 0-2 pitch. That ball is hit over into right field. It'll drop in for a base hit. Walker's going to score. Heading around second. And over to third is Nootbaar. And that is an RBI single for Nathan Church. He breaks his 0 for 30 streak at the plate. Runners at the corner still with 1 out. 1-0 Cardinals. Next play, Church grounds out. The throw over to first is in time, but runner will score. Nootbaar will head home, 2 away. But it's a 2-0 lead for St. Louis here now as Jordan hits a ground out. Led to the bottom of the order now with Jimmy Crooks. But a ground out scores a runner for the Cardinals. And suddenly they have a 2-0 lead off of 2 hits. First pitch there on Crooks. That's in there for a strike. 0-1. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. We're 1 sub away from 70. So hit that subscribe button. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Crooks, 185 batting average. He's got 3 home runs on the year and 9 RBIs. Oh, 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Soriano gets out of it, but he gives up 2. The RBI singles from Nathan Church and the ground out from Blaze Jordan. It is a 2-0 lead for the Cardinals as we head to the bottom of the second. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you're new. It would mean a lot. Due up here is the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler, Vaughn Grisham, and Josh Lau will be the 3 batters up here for the Angels. Take away the graphics on the screen. There we go. We'll be back on Wednesday with 2 more commentaries. We got Reds and Mariners, followed by White Sox and Rangers. That's right, we got a Texas Rangers stream coming up. 3 of the 4 teams coming up on Wednesday. We have not commentated yet, so we're trying to get all those out of the way. But it's looking good. We got I think we already have over half of the league commentated. Yeah, we got over half of the league commentated so far, so we're narrowing it down. We're getting all the teams crossed off the list, so it's good. I'm happy about it. All right, due up here for the Angels is going to be Jorge Soler, Vaughn Grisham, and Josh Lau. Thank you all for tuning in. Leave a like on the stream. Subscribe if you're new. We are 1 sub away from 70 subscribers. Would love to hit that tonight. All right, back here in Los Angeles. First pitch from Leahy on Soler is in there for a called strike. Soler, 206 batting average this year, 11 home runs, 672 OPS. 0-1 pitch. That is outside. 1-1. Not 11 dash. One ball, 1 strike. And the pitch is outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Leahy, 18 pitches to this point. He delivers. And that's in there, 2-2. These two teams will face off tomorrow and Wednesday. 3-game series. 2-2. And that is off the ground, 3-2. Got a full count here on Solar. Three and 2 pitch, swing and a miss. Second strikeout of the game for Kyle Leahy. And he retires Solar. We'll head over to Vaughn Grisham next. Astros beat the Marlins 8-4. Oh, man. Solar working the count. Just get on base for me, big dog. Oh, sorry, buddy. First pitch in there for Grisham. That is a called strike. Yeah, sadly did not get on base that time, Rex. Never mind. 0-1. That is hit over the infield, going and grabbing it, and the throw is in time. Good play there from Weatherholt, yet again. There's 2 away. We'll head over to Josh Lau next. Take a look at the NL wildcard. Cardinals currently stand in that second spot. They're tied with the Marlins. The only reason why they aren't ahead of the Marlins, well, they're tied with the Marlins in terms of the win-loss differential. They're currently tied for a playoff spot right now in baseball. And they've kind of fallen back behind things. Phillies are now 3.5 games ahead of them. First pitch there on Leahy, that is up high. So Cardinals need some wins here. Especially with the Marlins losing tonight, you can take advantage. Next pitch is grounded out over to second yet again. Weatherholt, the throw is in time. And that'll do it here for the bottom of the second. 1, 2, 3 yet again. We are through 2. We'll head to the top of the third. And back to the top of the Cardinals order as well. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Again, we're back to the top of the Cardinals order. It is J.J. Weatherholt, Ivan Herrera, and Alex Burleson who will lead it off here yet again. Pick up my pencil. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you're new. It would be greatly appreciated. We'll be live on Wednesday next up. All right, back here in Anaheim, getting ready for the top of the third inning here. It's the top of the Cardinals order that is coming up. Yet again. It'll be J.J. Weatherholt around the second time here as Soriano got into some trouble in the top of the second. First pitch, that is a ball. Kind of right on the line, but no challenge. Weatherholt 0 for 1, 262 on the season. 14 homers. Soriano delivers. That is below the line, but called a strike, 1-1. One ball, one strike. And the pitch. Fouled away. 1-2. "32 pitches for Soriano. Here at a 1-2 count. Pitch clock violation here on Soriano. Count is now 2-2. It appears. I think that's what I just indicated. Yep. 2-2 pitch. That is outside, 3-2. Yeah, I did see that it's been pretty bad out in Anaheim. Heat wave. I did see that. I looked at the weather today to see what was going on. 3-2 pitch is outside, ball 4. And there's a walk to start the inning for J.J. Weatherholt. That'll put a runner on with no outs. That'll give us Ivan Herrera up next. Herrera 0 for 1, struck out. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Leave a like down below and subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. Trying to pick off Weatherholt at first. Unsuccessful there. Top of the third, no outs. Runner on first. And the pitch is down low. 1-0 there on Herrera. Soriano's splitter has certainly been struggling here of late. It's a .333 in July. And the pitch is on the line, 1-1. His splitter has not worked as one of his pitches that he's utilized, so want to switch that up for sure. 1 ball, 1 strike. Soriano delivers. And that's in there, 1-2. "37 pitches for him. 1-2 pitch. Check swing. He did not go. 2-2. Two and 2 pitch. That's inside. 3-2. Full count. Soriano the pitch. Swing and a miss. Check the second. And he did not get him. Weatherholt steals second, but Herrera strikes out. 1 out. With a runner on second. 3 strikeouts for Soriano. Herrera has now struck out twice. First pitch. That's in there for a strike on Burleson. Burleson 0 for 1 as well. .279 batting average. 15 homers on the year. 0-1 pitch. That is grounded out over to third. The play and the throw is in time. There's 2 away. That'll bring up Jordan Walker, the cleanup hitter. He hit a double to get things started in the second inning and would eventually score. Missed when the Angels could complete a strike him out and throw him out play. Sadly, not a reality anymore. Jordan Walker, 1 for 1 today. Batting average is now up to a 294. Nearly batting 300. First pitch is inside, 1-0. Again, this is our 10th Watch with Nordic Baseball commentary. Got all the scorecards right here of the previous 10 games. Stack them like this, actually. So the previous 10 games that we've commented. A 1-0 pitch. That one is grounded out over to short. The throw is in time. And that'll do it here for the top of the third. Cardinals get a runner on, but unable to score. We'll head to the bottom of the third. 2-0. Yeah, can't believe we've done 10 of these already. I'm really excited to keep on doing more. Trying to do as much as I can before the baseball season comes to a close. So yeah, that's mainly my plan. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. Due up here in the bottom of the third, it is Joe Adell, Denzer Guzman, and Logan O'Hop. So the bottom of the Angels order. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. But yeah, we're now at 10 baseball commentaries. Kind of can't believe it. We've been doing these really consistently. We've been doing them pretty well too. I've enjoyed commentating them as well. So hey, we're gonna keep on doing them, keep on putting the work in. So we got 2 on Wednesday, 2 on Friday. We'll see about Sunday night baseball, potentially doing that again. That'd be Yankees, Phillies. All right. Joe Adell is coming up to the plate. Cardinals GM is in the booth here on the ESPN broadcast. Joe Adell takes a first pitch strike from Leahy. Adell, 237 average this year, 13 home runs. What I remember from Adell is those catches he made in that one game back in April. 0-1. Check swing, he did not go. 1-1. Yeah, that was a phenomenal catch in the crowd. Just incredible. The Violent Gentleman warehouse sale on Saturday. I found out the great OC has a lot of Philly sports fans. Really? I feel like I've been seeing that a lot. Like, there's Philly sports fans everywhere. 1 and 2 count here on Adell. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That ball is hit away. You were at that game? Oh man, that's what I really remember from Adell. That's how like his name is embedded in my mind, and that picture is embedded in my mind as well. Love him, he's awesome. I think he's in the graphic for the streams today, so. Adell's gonna get a new bat. Something must have been wrong with it. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. We're one sub away from 70. That was my goal today. But if we don't get it, it's all good. One ball, two strikes. And the pitch. High fly ball over into left field. That is gone! Joe Adell's solo home run puts the Angels on the board. It's 2-1. Fourteenth homer of the season for Joe Adell, and he makes it a 2-1 ball game. Joe Adell gets the Angels on the board. Their first hit and their first run of the game. 2-1. Here's Guzman now up to the plate. First pitch, check swing. He did not go. 1-0. Kyle Leahy was kind of rolling there through the first two innings. Adell works him a little bit, and he gets a homer off of him. Next pitch from Guzman. That one is hit over into right field. Running back is the outfield, and that one goes out of play. Foul ball. One and one count here on Guzman. COVID era GOAT. 1-1, 1-2 pitch is down below, 2-2. Guzman, 4 home runs on the year, 252 batting average. Should have gone to the game today, bro. Should go to every game, right? Next pitch hit foul. 2-2 still. Two balls, two strikes. The pitch, that one is grounded away for yet again another foul. Two balls, two strikes. And the pitch. Fouled away again. Guzman staying alive here in this at-bat. He's up to 6 pitches. Sorry, 7 pitches. .36 pitches for Leahy. Here's another. That one's fouled away as well. Two and two. That one is grounded over to short, and the throw is in time. He got him. Got to give credit where it's due. Guzman stayed alive in that count for a good moment, but eventually he goes down. And now Logan O'Hoppe will come up here at the very bottom of the order for the Angels. First pitch there for O'Hoppe. That is a pop-up into the infield. The infield will come in and make the catch. There's 2 away. So we'll head back to the top of the order here now. Zach Nato coming up next for the Angels, as it is a 2-1 ball game. Save dollars considering to get a Canada version of the Ducks hometown jersey. Probably get Carlson on it. Oh, that's right. That is coming out soon. I forgot about that. That's coming soon. I can't wait for those jerseys to be released. All right, back to the top of the Angels order. Here's Nato. First pitch is fouled away. 0-1. 19 homers on the year for Nato, 234 batting average. He's got 46 RBIs. No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you all for the subs. We're now at 71 subscribers. That was the goal for today. 0-2 pitch. That one's down low, 1-2. Ohap is a nice guy for saving the opposition's arm. Yeah, right? 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Popped up behind home plate and foul. So Nato staying alive here in the bottom of the third. There's Kurt Suzuki, first season as the Angels manager. Isn't he a former Angel as well? Thought he is. Or I think he is. Not that I thought he is. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. That is off the ground. 2-2 here now. .45 pitches for Leahy. Not the most ideal pitch count you want to have through 3 innings. 2-2. Fouled away. Nato staying alive here on this count. 6 pitches in this at-bat. Two and two. And that one's hit foul. Didn't the Ducks net already happen, though? I thought that already happened. Remember you sending me something about that. 2-2. And that ball is hit through the line. Base hit for Nato. That's probably going to be just a single. He'll hold it first. And with a 2-out single there for Nato, he is the tying run at first. Here comes the go-ahead run in Mike Trout. Here in the bottom of the third. Trout 0 for 1 tonight. See if he can cook something up here. Gets a bit of an ovation from the crowd. 235 batting average for him. 18 homers. .48 pitches for Leahy. Here's 49. That one's up high. 1-0. One ball, no strikes. And the pitch. Fouled away. 1-1. Angels running up Leahy's pitch count here. Again, Leahy heading into this game had a 0.47 ERA in his last 4 starts. Gives up the solo homer to Adele. And now another base hit. 1-1. Up high, 2-1. Oh, okay. All right, that makes sense then. That makes sense. I thought you sent me something. Oh, it must have been Angels night for the Ducks. That must have been what it was. Okay. All right. San Jose got slapped around by John Carlson. That's right. I streamed that game. Called strike 2-2. That was John Carlson, the second ever Watch with Nordic defenseman to score a hat trick. Yeah, I was streaming that game. That's right. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Trying to pick off Nato at first, unsuccessful. It's crazy how many games we've streamed. What's even crazier is that, like, I remember all of them off the top of my head. Maybe not the baseball streams, but definitely the hockey ones I remember. 2-2 count. And the pitch. Fouled away. At-bat stays alive furthermore. Two balls and 2 strikes. Leahy delivers. That's outside. 3-2. 6 pitches. Full count. He gets on. This could get interesting. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. That'll do it here. We're through 3 innings. It's a 2-1 ball game. We'll head to the top of the 4th. Cardinals lead 2-1. Oh, I appreciate that, Rex. Yeah, we'll see how the Ducks are this year, bro. Hoping to get a. I think I have 2 streams planned for them in the first week. I know I have at least 1, so that is happening. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. Yeah, can't wait for hockey season to get back underway. I'm so excited. Gonna get that Adele home run into a clip. Oh, it just froze on me. What the hell? Clip just froze on me. What the hell? Thank you all, though, for tuning in. I appreciate it. Leave a like on the channel down below. Subscribe if you're new. We are a third of the way through this ball game. Due up for the Cardinals, it's Lars Nootbaar, Mason Wynn, and Nathan Church who are due up. This is our first Cardinals game and our first Angels game that we've commentated. All right. Don't got time to do the rest of that. Be there for the orange face-off. Maybe we can split it this year. Yeah, we'll see. We're like 4-0 against you since you guys got Gauthier. I think. Right? Because we've won every single one. Not that anybody's counting. First pitch there on Nootbaar, 1-0. I don't know. I think we have, right? Because I remember we won the first 2. And then I know we won the one in Philly this year. 1-0 pitch. That's on the line. 1-1. Soriano, 46 pitches for him. Leahy's kind of caught up with him, actually. Next pitch outside, 2-1. So we'll be live on Wednesday. We got Reds and Mariners, followed by White Sox and Rangers. Should be a good game. 2-1. Called strike, 2-2. But yeah, we got plenty of baseball commentaries coming up. We won't have that many next week. Next week there will only be like 2 during the week. But we'll figure it out. Next pitch, if foul. 49 pitches here for Soriano. Again, Leahy kind of at the same spot, too. Something to keep in mind. Two and two pitch. Fouled away. Absolute barn burner on the ice. Yeah. Yep. It's a great matchup. It really is. It's really crazy how like we've become like cold hard rivals, and we're not even in like the same conference. Not even like remotely. Like we're on opposite ends of the country. Next pitch outside. 3-2. Full count here on Soriano on Newbar. Yeah, we're like on opposing sides of the country, yet we are rivals and we hate each other. I mean, we know why. Next pitch hit into the ground. That is over to short, and the throw is in time. And Newbar is retired. That'll give us Mason Wynn up next. Mason Wynn, 0-1 today, struck out. Planning to make the Phillies versus Angels in August. Is that in August? I'm assuming we come to you. I don't think you're coming to me. I think that's what you mean. Top of the fourth, one out. Here's Wynn. First pitch, swing and a miss. Yeah, I'm going to Baltimore August 1st with my girlfriend. Going to be like a day trip. We're looking forward to it. It's going to be cool. 0-1 pitch. That is in there for a called strike as well. 0-2. Yeah, I was thinking about like I'm strongly considering getting seats behind home plate. 0-2 pitch. That is hit high in the air over to right field. Adele is there. He'll make the catch. And there's 2 away. That'll bring us Nathan Church up next. Church is 1 for 1. He had a single. He drove in Walker. First pitch is in there for a called strike. 0-1. The 0-1. And that ball is hit over into center field. That's going to be a base hit. Running in to get it is Trout. He'll drop the ball a little bit. Church will take advantage. He'll run to second. The throw is not in time. Nathan Church sneaks in there with a double after Trout kind of fumbled the ball a little bit. I think they might take a look at this. But I think we'll see the replay. Yeah, he's in there. He's in there for a double safely. Nathan Church has got a single and a double tonight. That'll bring up Blaze Jordan. With a runner on second, no outs. Or 2 outs. There is outs. Little bit of a fielding error there. So it's gonna be called a single. After Trout fumbled the ball there in center field. So it's called an error there for Trout. It's going to be scored as a single. Good on Church to take advantage of that error from Trout and get in there at to second base. So they are challenging this, I believe. They are going to challenge this. Angels are going to take a look at this. I think he's safe, in my opinion, when I look at this. But I could be wrong. It was close. I think he's safe, though. I don't know. I can't really tell from that angle. I mean, even the reaction from Grisham there at second, it didn't seem like he was like terribly upset by the call. I think he may have agreed with the fact that he got in there safely, but I could be wrong. Manager's challenge here on a double. MLB replay review going on right now. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. We're here in the top of the fourth. Here's the call. I can't hear him. And it looks like he was out at second. Okay. So I was wrong. Nathan Church was out trying to sneak in a double. We will head to the bottom of the fourth. Still 2-1. The Tacos got the Trout tonight. All right, due up here for the Angels is going to be Shanwell, Soler, and Grisham. Update my screen here. Thank you all for tuning in. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. And the pitch. 2 strikes. And the pitch. High fly ball over into left field. That is gone! Joe Adell solo home run puts the Angels on the board. It's 2-1. All right, perfect. Got my Joe Adell home run clip done during this extended commercial break. Midway through the fourth, it is still a 2-1 ball game. We'd like to thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Leave a like on the stream down below. Subscribe if you're new. It would be greatly appreciated. All right. I greatly appreciate it. Leave a like on the screen. We are at 71 subscribers still. Hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. All right, first pitch here from Leahy on Shanwell. That is in there for a ball. 1-0. 56 pitches for Leahy. Him and Soriano kind of following around the same area. Next pitch there was outside. 2-0. 2-0 pitch, swing and a miss. 2-1. So again, we'll be live on Wednesday for Reds and Mariners, followed by White Sox and Rangers. Looking forward to seeing Munetaka Murakami. 2-1 pitch, that's in there. 2-2. Yeah, just excited to see Murakami for sure. Cardinals manager was on the headset. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch is down low, 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. Line drive over into right field. That'll drop in for a hit. Walker will retain the ball to throw to second. That's an easy single for Nolan Shanwell. And he's got his first hit of the night. So the Cubs just tied the game against the Tigers 5-5. First pitch there on Solar. That is a strike, 0-1. Got distracted watching that play. No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch is outside, 1-1. Solar 0-1 today, 11 homers. Up to a 206 batting average. 1-1 pitch. Line drive over into left field and caught by Newpar. And there was 1 away. Here's Vaughn Grisham. Is that 1 away or 2 away? It's 1 away, right? I'm blanking. All right, it's 1 out. Had a brain fart there. First pitch. Swing and a miss there from Grisham. Grisham 0 for 1 today as well. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. Grisham 255 batting average. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Now 0-2. "66 pitches for Leahy. There's 67. It's up high, 1-2. Had to do it, sorry. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch that is hit over to short. The throw and the double play is complete. Cardinals get 2 to wrap up the bottom of the 4th. We'll head to the top of the 5th. It is still 2-1. Easy work there on that double play. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Leave a like on the stream down below and subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. The goal now that we have hit 70 subscribers, I mean, again, new goals every single stream. We got 80 subscribers now on deck. Do up Jordan Crooks, and we'll head back to the top of the Cardinals order to Weatherholt. So 80 subscribers is the next goal. All right, back here in Los Angeles. Or Anaheim. Sorry, it's Anaheim. Uploading a commentary clip. Oh, now I'm in commercial break. ESPN's just glitching to no end right now. Like, what is happening? All right. Make sure this is all right. That's caught up. I don't know what's happening right now with my game. I'm like a minute behind. I don't know why either. going to exit and go back in. I might miss a little bit of the game here. I apologize. Here comes Blaze Jordan. He will ground this one out over into short. And there's one away here to start the top of the 5th inning for the Cardinals. That'll give us Jimmy Crooks up next. Isn't there an album that's called Jimmy Crooks? Or a song? 60 pitches for Jose Soriano. He's been pretty solid the last few plays. Here's a fly ball over into center field. Trout at the warning track. He'll make the catch. And there's 2 away off of 2 pitches here in the top of the 5th. ESPN app acts up on everything. Yeah, that's what I'm using right now because the game is on ESPN. Annoying. It's not as bad with the hockey streams. Here comes J.J. Weatherholt up to the plate. Weatherholt had a walk in the 3rd. He is 0 for 1. First pitch is outside, 1-0. One and 0 pitch. That's in there for a called strike. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. The pitch. That is outside. 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. The pitch. That is outside as well. 3-1. Oh, what am I doing? I'm trying to say 3-1. 65 pitches for Soriano. He'll deliver. Swinging and a miss. Full count. That was the curveball that he got on there. Knuckle curve. That was one hell of a knuckle curve, too. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1, 2, 3, go the Cardinals. We will head to the bottom of the 5th. We're officially halfway through this ball game. 2-1. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Like the stream as well. Due up here in this top of the 5th inning, it's going to be Josh Lowe, Joe Adell, and Denzer Guzman, who we are guaranteed to see. Uploading the Joe Adell solo home run. I'm going to go grab a water really quick. I'll be right back, guys. Alrighty, everyone, I have returned. Sorry about that. Just went to grab some waters here really quick. Not drinking as much as I do with the hockey streams, but I do tend to get a little thirsty when I'm not, when it is my second game of the day. So I'll cut myself some slack on that one. Josh Lowe, Joe Adell, and Denzer Guzman due up as we head to the bottom of the 5th. Game's moving along relatively swiftly. I don't know if it's just that I'm enjoying the commentary or just the fact that it is. I don't know. All right, bottom of the fifth here. Here's Lau up to the plate. First pitch, that's in there for a called strike. 0-1. Lau 0-1, 202 batting average on the year. He's got 8 homers. 0-1 pitch. That is fouled away, now 0-2. Leahy up to 70 pitches. Again, him and Soriano are riding around the same pace in terms of their pitch counts. 0-2, that is fouled away. That bat's going to stay alive. The 0-2 pitch. That's up high, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That is outside, 2-2. Lau 0-1. Or 0-1. 0 for 1. 2-2 pitch. Grounded over and foul. Yet again. We'll be live on Wednesday. We got Reds and Mariners. That's a 3:40 start time. So we got a relatively early game. And then we also have Rangers and White Sox. That's at like 8:30 something. 2-2 pitch. And that's on the line, called strike 3. There for Leahy. He's got one away. That'll bring up Adell. Joe Adell with a solo home run tonight. By the way, that was Leahy's 4th strikeout of the game. Adell hit the solo home run back in the bottom of the 3rd. That's the only run for the Angels so far. Let's see if he can add on some more. That's his first home run on a 2-strike count this season. 1-0 pitch. And that's on the line. Called a ball, 2-0. We had 2 players have a 2-homer game earlier today. Rhys Hoskins for the Guardians and Petey Halpin as well, who hit his first and 2nd career home run. They're the 3rd and 4th players to do so in live commentary history, which is pretty cool. 2-1 count here on Adell. It's fun to follow along with those stats and stuff. And the pitch. That one is hit over to short. The throw is in time. And Adell is retired. 2 outs. That'll bring up Guzman next. Denzer Guzman. Guzman 0 for 1 as well tonight. And the pitch is off the ground. 1-0. 4 homers for Guzman this year. 14 RBIs, all in all. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. That one is hit over to 3rd base. The throw is going to be in time. And there's 3 away. That'll end the bottom of the 5th. 1, 2, 3 yet again. We are through 5. Still 2-1. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit the like button down below and subscribe if you're new. Due up in this inning, it's going to be Herrera, Burleson, and Walker for the Cardinals. Let's see if the Adell clip posted. Yes, it did. No problems with that one. Sometimes the MLB will give me a good old block on my my clip, so we're We're getting clips uploaded. We're doing good. The only thing that hurts besides my team's play is knowing these jerseys go away after the series. Really? That sucks. Are they like your City Connects? Because I know these guys aren't... These jerseys aren't your regular ones. I know that. But... Thank you all very much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new. Heading to the top of the 6th here from Anaheim. It is 2-1 Cardinals. Through 5 innings of play here with 4 to go. Oh, just our throwback. Okay. These logos, your guys' jerseys are sick, though. I don't get it. Soriano will take the plate yet again for the top of the 6th. Herrera. First pitch. That is outside. 1-0. 68 pitches there. Here tonight for Soriano. Herrera 0 for 2. He struck out twice. 0-1 pitch. That one is fouled away. 1-1. Sorry, I meant 1-0 pitch. No, was it really caught a ball? I gotta stop doing that. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Check swing. He did go. Strike 3. Herrera's got the hat trick of strikeouts here tonight. Not necessarily the hat trick you want to get. Here's Burleson. Alex Burleson coming up next. Or Alec Burleson. For those who are wondering, that is 6 strikeouts for Soriano. Next pitch is outside. 1-0 on Burleson. Most strikeouts in a single live commentary was Luzardo, who had 12. In the Phillies-Reds game we commentated, that was the game with my uncle that we did. 2-0 count here on Burleson. I do have another commentary planned with him soon. It's going to be the Field of Dreams game. 2-0 pitch. That is hit away. 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. That is outside. 3-1. 74 pitches for Soriano. 3-1 count. He delivers. Popped up over into deep center field. Trout going back to the wall and makes the catch. That ball had a lot more oomph than I thought it did. Mike Trout catches that ball at the warning track. There's 2 outs. I didn't think that had enough oomph on it. Wow. Moonshot made me nervous. Yeah, I thought that was like a pop-up. I didn't think that was that far of a ball, but Trout got it at the wall. That wouldn't have been a home run. It was just barely not. But first pitch on Walker is a called strike. 0-1. Soriano making easy work of the top of the Cardinals order, which is certainly what you want to see. He's retired 10 of the last 11 batters he's faced. 0-1 pitch. That is outside, 1-1. Walker 1 for 2, had the double in the second. He's one of the 2 runs here for the Cardinals tonight. 1-1, swing and a miss. Walker, very good OPS this year, 878. Tied for 20th in all of the MLB, as the largest OPS increase in all of Major League Baseball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Foul. Next pitch from Walker. That's a fly ball over into center field. Trout, plenty of room on this one. He'll make the catch. Through 6 innings here. Or I should say 5.5. Still 2-1 Cardinals as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Leave a like on the stream as well. Due up here for the Angels, it's Logan O'Hoppe, Zach Nato, and Mike Trout, who are coming up to the plate. We'll see if Leahy gets another inning here. I don't really imagine why he wouldn't. I don't believe his count's as high as Soriano's. They are around the same area, but it's not extreme. Bro finished workout time. Oh. I thought you said your bro finished workout time. All right, see you, Rex. Head to the desk. I gotta get a good workout in. Yesterday, I actually did a good workout after the game we commentated last night. All right, getting ready for the bottom of the 6th here now. Due up for the Angels, it's Logan O'Hoppe. Then we'll head back to the top of the order with Zach Nato and Mike Trout coming up. See if we get more than that, though. Kyle Leahy still in the game here for the bottom of the 6th. First pitch here to O'Hoppe. That's in there for a called strike. 0-1. Thank you to everybody who's watching tonight. Hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. O'Hoppe, a .216 batting average. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Now an 0-2 count here now. No balls, 2 strikes. Leahy delivers. Check swing. He did not go. 1-2. .84 pitches for Kyle Leahy. Second of 6 commentaries this week. 1-2 pitch. That is just outside. 2-2 now. We'll see if this is the final inning here for Leahy, or maybe they'll give him more of a leash. It is a 2-1 ball game though. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Fouled away. At bat will stay alive. Angels have 3 hits through 5 innings. Cardinals have 4 through 5 innings. What's ironic enough is that 3 of the 4 Cardinals hits have come from that second inning. This ball is grounded over the third. The throw is in time, and Jordan with the quick throw over to first. There's one away. Wait, no. What am I saying? We'll head back to the top of the Angels order. It's Zach Nato up next. Total of 10 strikeouts between the 2 pitchers tonight. 6 of them going to Soriano. First pitch on Nato. Big swing and a miss on that one. Leahy, 5 1/3 innings pitched. 3 hits, 1 run, 4 strikeouts. Both these pitchers actually having pretty good outings today, despite, the strikeout counter not being that high. The pitch counters are pretty high on them, but obviously we're in the 6th inning, so there's the tax on that. But they're both doing pretty good. 0-1 pitch, that's up high. I think Nato might have got caught by it. Or at least he got a little bit shooken up by it. Looks like he's back and he's all good. Nato 1 for 2 at a single in the 3rd. It's been 1, 2, 3 since that 3rd inning. 1-1 count. Warming up in the bullpen for the Cardinals. So it looks like this will probably be Leahy's last inning of the day. It is Ryan Stanek. And that is a pop-up over into shallow right field. Coming to make the catch is Burleson. And there's 1 away. Or 2 away. Here comes Trout yet again. Mike Trout 0 for 2 today. He's put up some good numbers this season, but today, definitely want to get better. 90 pitches for Leahy. Here's Trout. First pitch, and that is deflected off of the bat. That, I believe, is going to be called a foul ball. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. Fouled away. 0-2 count now. .92 pitches for Leahy. Ryan Stanek warming up in the bullpen for the Cardinals. So I assume that's where we'll move to once this inning's over. Leahy delivers. That's up high. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That's outside. 2-2 yet again. Check around the other scores around the MLB. Rays beat the Blue Jays 7-1. Nationals beat the Rockies 7-3. Astros beat the Mariners 8-5. Here's a 2-2 pitch. That ball is hit over into third base. The throw by Burleson, that is in time. And Trout's retired. 1 run through 6 innings for Kyle Leahy. That's probably it for him. Led to the top of the 7th. Still 2-1. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Due up is Lars Nootbaar, Mason Wynn, and Nathan Church coming up. Looking more at the scores around the MLB. White Sox beat the Rangers 10-3. Brewers beat the Mets 8-3. Royals beat the Giants 4-3. Braves beat the Padres 3-2. Red Sox continue their hot streak. They're up to 14 straight wins, defeating the Orioles 6-5. Yankees beat the Pirates 8-5. And then obviously, as we commentated earlier today, the Guardians beat the Twins 13-4. And then as well as that, too, the Phillies beat the Dodgers 10-7. Athletics and Diamondbacks is tied 2-2 at the bottom of the 6th. Reds and Mariners is 7-0 Mariners at the bottom of the 7th. And then Tigers and Cubs is currently 5-5, top of the 10th with runners at the corners. With 2 outs. So a very interesting game going on over there in Chicago. With that Cubs series. Got to get a Tigers and a Cubs game in soon. All right, we'll see if Soriano stays in the game, too. He could potentially be done tonight as well. I didn't see, there wasn't anything about anybody warming up in the Angels bullpen, so they may give him another inning. But I think he's done good today. I think he's done a good job. Apart from that second inning, he's only given up a hit since. He's only given up 1 hit since that inning, so he's been good. All right, ready for the top of the 7th here now. So, yeah, Soriano's going to stay in the game for this 7th inning. We'll see how he does. Thank you all for tuning in. Leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new. This is our 10th Watch with Nordic baseball commentary of the year. Here's Lars Nootbaar coming up here now. First pitch from Soriano, that is outside, 1-0. Nootbaar 1-2. He's got a single tonight. 1-0 pitch. That's down low, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. The pitch. That's in there. 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Grounded. Foul. Now 2-2 count. Two balls and 2 strikes. Soriano delivers. And that's on the line. Called strike 3. His 7th K of the night. He's been hot tonight. He's retired 12 of his last 13 batters. That'll bring up Wynn up next. Mason Wynn 0 for 2 tonight. He's in his 3rd time around the rotation. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. We're at 71 subs. Trying to get to 80 subscribers now. That's the goal. 0-1 pitch. That is outside. 1-0. I guess I missed the first pitch because they were showing the other game. 1-1. That is outside. 2-1. 4 home runs on the year for Wynn. Hasn't had too much pop on that ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch is hit off of Wynn. I think he took that off of or either he swung and missed on that, or he took that off the ball, or took the ball onto the leg, if I can speak. Ooh, did he foul that, though? Yeah, it was foul. So he'll stay at the plate. Right where he has a brace. Hopefully he's okay. 2-2. And the pitch. Fouled away. .90 pitches for Soriano. 2-2 count. He delivers. Pop up over into center field. And caught by Grisham. Didn't really know where that was at first, but he was able to make the catch. There's 2 outs. Soriano having himself a good night tonight. He's got 2 outs, and he'll face off against Nathan Church. See what work he can put together here. First pitch is fouled away, 0-1 here on Church. Church is 2 for 2. He's got 2 singles tonight with an RBI as well. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch. That's outside. One and 1 count. And that is outside. 2-1. 2-1 here at the top of the 7th. 94 pitches for Soriano. Warming up in the bullpen for the Angels is Sammy Netera Jr. 2-1 pitch. That is a fly ball over into right field. It was hit pretty well and caught in left field. 7 innings for Jose Soriano. He's probably done. We'll stretch. It's 2-1. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Leave a like on the stream as well. Be greatly appreciated. Imagine we're going to get some pitchers changes here as we head to the bottom of the 7th. Due up here for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel, Jorge Soler, and Vaughn Grisham are the 3 batters we'll see. So stay tuned for that. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. Getting ready for the bottom of the 7th coming up here in just a moment. Ryan Stanek is coming into the game for Kyle Leahy. Leahy's final line, he had 6 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 4 strikeouts. Really good outing for him. Only 4 Ks, though. No walks. You'll take that. There is a tarps off section in Anaheim right now. Really good night from Kyle Leahy overall. You got to give the props and all the credit where it's due. He pitched well. We'll look to the bullpen now to hold things on this 2-1 lead. It's Ryan Stanek. First pitch there on Schanuel, that is outside. 1-0 ABS challenge here, it looks like. I think he might have called it a strike. Where the Angels are challenging it. If the Angels are challenging it, oh my God, why are you challenging that? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Never mind. No, I was thinking of it the wrong way. It is a ball. Successful challenge there for the Angels. They keep their only challenge. Ryan Stanek, 4.82 ERA, 37 1/3 innings pitched. That one is outside. 2-0. 2-0 pitch is just above. And that is another ABS challenge here. I believe this is from the Angels yet again. I think he got this one right. This is a ball too. Yes, it is. 3-0 count here on Sean. Well, he's got 2 ABS challenges here in this at bat. And it's 3-0. Good on him. Ump's trying to bail Stanek out. 3-0 pitch. That's up high. Ball 4. Leahy didn't give up a single walk when he was on the mound for 6 innings. And the first batter that Stanek sees, he walks him. That'll bring us up to Jorge Soler now up next. Runner on first with no outs. Tying run on first base, and the pitch. That is fouled away. 0-1. Don't forget, we'll be live on Wednesday. Reds, Mariners, followed by White Sox and Rangers. Should be a fun 2 games coming up. No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. That is fouled away, 0-2. I don't know why they're showing the American League wild card right now. Next pitch is in there and a called strike 3. There on Soler. So a strikeout there for Stanek. And there's one away. Here's Vaughn Grisham up next. Grisham is 0 for 2 today. Two strikeouts on the day for... Or 2 strikeouts. Yeah, 2 strikeouts on the day for Soler. First pitch. That is popped up over into the infield. Burleson will take a look. He'll make the catch. And there's 2 outs. Here comes Josh Lau up next. As after that walk, Stanek making easy order. Grisham now 0 for 3 today. Bottom of the 7th, 2 outs. 2-1 Cardinals. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. They're on Lau for the first one. Strike 1. Lau 0-2. 201 batting average. Dropping from a 203. Next pitch is down low. 1-1. Looks like we have a substitution here. Or no, we don't. Never mind. Thought we had a substitution on deck. 1-1 pitch. That is outside. 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. Go ahead, run on first. Wait, no. Tying run on first. And the pitch. That is outside. 3-1. Pretty swift game. We're only 2 hours in. We're not even 2 hours in, and we're here at the bottom of the 7th. Pitchers have been good tonight. 3 balls, 1 strike. The pitch. That is hit high in the air over to left field and caught on the left side. That will do it here for the bottom of the 7th. We'll head to the top of the 8th. The Angels are still trying to find a way back into this ball game. It's 2-1. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Like the stream as well. It helps out with the engagement, brings more people into the commentary. We're going to get a pitcher's change here for the Angels, I believe. We have not had a hit since the top of the 4th. Or sorry, the bottom of the 4th. We have gone 3 innings of scoreless baseball. And that's why we're about 2 hours into this game, and we're here in the 8th, so. Makes you wonder, though, if we're going to see an outburst soon. Soriano's final line, 7 innings pitched, 2 earned runs, 7 strikeouts, 1 ball. Or 1 walk. Sorry, not 1 ball. 4 balls, technically. In a walk. There you go. Reds, Mariners, followed by White Sox and Rangers. Coming up later on tonight. Or coming up later on this week. Not tonight. I hope not. I hope not tonight. All right, back here in Anaheim, the Tarps Off section is getting intense. A lot of fans in that section. Soriano retired 14 of the last 15 batters that he faced after giving up the 2 runs in the top of the 2nd. Since then, it's been very uneventful. Coming to the game here for the Angels is Sammy Netera Jr. First pitch. That is inside for a ball, 1-0. He's got a 2.76 ERA in 16 1/3 innings. It's his 15th game that he's appeared in. Next pitch, that is just outside, 2-0. Facing off against Blaze Jordan, 0 for 2 tonight. Had an RBI ground out, though, to start the inning. Or to get that right now winning run home. 2-0 pitch, fouled away. Two and 1 pitch is outside. 3-1 here now. Three 1 pitch. High fly ball over into center field. Trout will come over and make the catch. There's one away. That'll bring up Crooks up next. Jimmy Crooks. 11.5% bullpen walk rate. Tied for the 2nd worst in the MLB. I did not know that. Wow. Here's Jimmy Crooks. Coming up next. First pitch. Swing and a miss. Crooks will take time. Here for a moment. Almost done. No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. That's in there, 0-2. Seven pitches here for Netera. 0-2. That one is hit over and foul. At bat will stay alive for a moment. Reds, Mariners, and White Sox, Rangers on Wednesday. Tarps off section here in Anaheim. 0-2 pitch. That is off the ground. 1-2 now here on Crooks. Tarps off spans 4 sections. Getting pretty rowdy. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. There's 2 away. We'll head back to the top of the Cardinals order. It'll be J.J. Weatherholt up next. Weatherholt 0 for 2 tonight. He has a walk. Swing and a miss on that first pitch. There for him. He's 0-1. Swiftly moving along here in this one. 0-1. That's in there for a strike. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 1, 2, 3 again. We haven't had a hit since the bottom of the 4th. We'll see if we get one here in the bottom of the 8th. It's been a pitcher's duel on both sides. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Like the stream as well. It'd be greatly appreciated. Due up here in the bottom of the 8th inning, it's going to be Joe Adell, followed by Denzer Guzman and Logan O'Hoppe, barring we see any pinch hitter changes or anything like that, which is possible we can see. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Leave a like on the stream too. It'd be greatly appreciated. Bottom of the 8th coming up here now in just a moment. Commercial break right now. All right. Back here in Anaheim, California. It's a 2-1 game here for the Cardinals. They have the lead. It's a beautiful day in Anaheim. We have a pitching change here. George Soriano is coming to the game for Ryan Stanek. Is he related to Jose Soriano? I wonder. First pitch there on Adell. That is outside. Or no, it's called a strike. Sorry. Want to know 0-1 pitch? That is inside. 1-1. Adell 1 for 2. He has the only run tonight for the Angels. 1-1 pitch. Ooh, that's a line drive over in the left field. That'll drop in for a base hit. Adell will get on first. That is the first hit since the bottom of the 4th for both teams. Joe Adell gets a 1-out single here to start the bottom of the 8th. Things just got interesting. Go-ahead run coming up to the plate here now in Denzer Guzman. If you're Adele, certainly be aggressive. First pitch, that's in there for a called strike, 0-1. Guzman, 248 batting average on the year. 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Been a frustrating affair for both of the offenses here. They've been stifled by the pitching. 0-2 count. And the pitch. Called strike 3. He got him. We'll head back to the bottom of the Angels order here now. 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 8th, it's Logan O'Hoppe. We'll have a mound visit here. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. We have a pinch hitter substituting here for Logan O'Hoppe. We got Wade Meckler coming into the game. He's got a 305 batting average. It'll be his first at bat of the game here. We'll have to swap up the stats real quick. Let's do that real quick. Dodgers tonight are 0 for 8 with runners on base. First pitch, swing and a miss. Meckler batting 305 here this season. Just put him up on the screen. Oh, 1 pitch. That is outside. One and 1 count. And the pitch. That's down low, 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. Line drive over to first base and out. Is Meckler. And there's 2 away. Oh, Adele was able to get back to first base in time. We'll head back up to the top of the order. Nato will come up to the plate with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Before we head to the top of the 9th. We'll see. Angels need 1 run to tie, 2 runs to score. First pitch. That's in there for a strike. 0-1. And Adele was able to get back home in time. 0-1 pitch. That is just inside. 1-1. I mean, again, you get a runner on first and second with Mike Trout coming up. Could make things interesting. 1-1 pitch. Foul. Over to short. Yeah, that was a foul ball in that play. They continued to play. It looked like it was foul though, so. Yeah, that was foul. Good catch, though, by Jordan. Nato 1 for 3. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Hit over into right field, waiting there and making the catch is Walker. That will do it for the 8th inning. We will head to the top of the 9th. It is 2-1 Cardinals still. That score has not changed since the bottom of the 3rd. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you're new. Cardinals lineups coming up here. Ivan Herrera, followed by Alex Burleson and Jordan Walker will be the batters we see. Again, what's crazy about this game is that there's only been a combined total of just 7 hits in total. 6 hits before the 8th inning. And, can I do fucking math? 8 hits between the two teams. Yes, 8 hits. 4 of them on each side. All right, top of the 9th coming up here now in just a moment. Cardinals due up. Thank you all for tuning in, even though there's nobody in here. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. I mean, hey, it's progress. It's a process. Keep putting the work in. All right, top of the 9th coming up here now. Ivan Herrera will take the plate. We have a pitcher's change here. Jose Furman coming into the game for the Angels. Probably the last pitcher we'll see tonight for LA. First pitch taken outside, 1-0 on that count. 1-0 pitch. Fouled away. 1-1. Angels got to get to the bottom of the 9th here with no problems. Make it a 2-1 game. A 2-1 game is very doable to come back in, but we'll see. 1-1 pitch. That is inside. 2-1. Herrera, 3 strikeouts today. Hasn't been at bat since the 6th. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Now a 2-2 count here. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 4 times that Herrera's been up to the plate. 4 times he struck out. That'll bring up Burleson up next with 1 out. First pitch is outside. Oh, 1-0. Next pitch up top, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch. That's on the line. 2-1. Got the corner there a little bit. Two and 1 count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Now 2-2. This time around. Two and 2 pitch. Outside. 3-2 count. Swing and a miss. Strikeout there. There's 2 away. Here in the top of the 9th. Jordan Walker, the home run derby winner, is going to come up next. 2 strikeouts there for Furman. First pitch there on Walker. It's in there for a called strike. 0-1. One pitch. That is outside. It's called a strike. Walker's going to challenge this. He's right on this one. This is not a strike. And that is outside. No balls, 2 strike, or 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch is outside. 2-1. Walker 1 for 3 with a double. He's got a .292 batting average. Furman the pitch. That is outside. 3-1. Oh man, could get Walker on base here. Cardinals have not gotten on base since their hit in the top of the 4th. It's been 1, 2, 3 essentially the entire way. Next pitch is outside, and they will get on base here. Ball 4. It's a walk for Jordan Walker with 2 outs. Nootbaar coming up next here now with Walker on first. See how long he can last. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Trying to pick off Walker, unsuccessful. Two outs. Runner on first. And the pitch. That's on the line. Trying to steal second is Walker, and he is in there. He's safe. Stolen base for Jordan Walker. Might as well take the risk. Why not? 0-1 count. Here on... Oh, they're challenging this call. Yeah, that's a strike. Good challenge there by the Cardinals. 0-1. Or... by the Angels, sorry, not by the Cardinals. Oh, no, yeah, that's a... Yeah, so they're going to take that ABS challenge removed there. 0-1 pitch, that is off the ground. Now 1-1. Nootbaar on deck. 1 for 3. Wait, no, he's on... What the hell am I saying? 1-1 pitch. That's below the line. 2-1. Oh, man. Things are getting interesting here. Two balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. That's 2-2. Down to their final strike here in the top of the ninth. 2-2 is the count. And the pitch. High fly ball over into left field. Going back is Wynn. He'll make the catch. That'll do it here for the top of the ninth. Last chance for the Angels. We'll head to the bottom of the ninth here now. It is still 2-1 Cardinals. Final chance coming up. It's going to be Mike Trout leading it off, followed by Sean Wool and Solar. We'll see if we need more. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Leave a like on the stream as well. It'd be greatly appreciated. Goal is 80 subscribers. No hits for the Cardinals since the top of the fourth. The offense for both sides has seemingly dried up here tonight. All right, bottom of the ninth here from Anaheim, California. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. Due up, Mike Trout, Nolan Schanuel, and Jorge Soler. We'll see if the Angels can either tie this game up or walk it off with a win, but first, you got to tie it. See what the pitching change is here for the Cardinals. It looks like Riley O'Brien's going to come into the game. See how long this ninth inning is going to take. One hit, no runs. 1K, no walks. Very uneventful game here for the most part. The Angels have an 0-48 record when trailing in the bottom of the ninth. So that's not fun. Riley O'Brien in the game here to close it for the Cardinals. 3.35 ERA and 40 1/3 innings pitched. First pitch on Trout. That's in there for a called strike, 0-1. Mike Trout 0 for 3 tonight. Struck out. He's got 18 homers overall. 0-1 pitch. That is fouled away. 0-2. Trout will take a timeout. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That's just outside, 1-2. Both teams have one ABS challenge remaining. Worth keeping in mind. 1-2 count. The pitch. That is also outside. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Called strike 3. He got him. There's one away here in the bottom of the ninth. No walk-off wins all time in Watch with Nordic history. Nolan Schanuel's coming up to the plate here for the Angels. Trout goes 0 for 4 on the night. First pitch on Schanuel, that is just inside, 1-0. ABS challenge here from the Angels. Yeah, that's or no, Cardinals challenge. What the hell are we doing? That is not a good challenge. There goes the ABS call. 1-0 pitch. That's a called strike. 1-1. Sean Wild, 280 batting average, 6 home runs on the year. See if we get some ninth inning magic. 1-1 pitch. That is just below the line. 2-1. Two balls, one strike. And the pitch. Oh boy, that's a base hit into center field for Nolan Schanuel. It's going to be a single. The Angels have the tying run on with just one out. Things just got really, really interesting. The winning run is at the plate with only one away. Runner on first, one out. Jorge Soler's going to come up to the plate. We do have a pinch runner coming in here. It's going to be Oswald Peraza coming into the game for Schanuel. First pitch on Soler. Coming up here. And it's a ball. So again, this game just got interesting. Soler is now the winning run here at the plate. I mean, again, you get a double, you get a triple, you have a really good chance of tying up this ball game at that. 1-0. That is just below the line. Now 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. The pitch. Foul. 2-1. Oh, man. Two and one count. The pitch. Fouled away. 2-2. Never been a walk-off win in Watch with Nordic history. In the 10 commentaries we've done. Two and two count. The pitch. That's below the line. 3-2. Okay. Full count here on Soler. Angels are 0-10 with runners on base. So keep that in mind. Vaughn Grisham's on deck. He's 0 for 3 tonight. A walk here, though, can make things extremely interesting. And he gets it. He even gets hit by the pitch. Runners on first and second with one out. Here in the bottom of the ninth. Vaughn Grisham coming up to the plate. One swing could tie or maybe even win the game. Nice little bounce off the tush. Runners on first and second with one out. Vaughn Grisham is coming up to the plate. It'll put a runner on first and second. Another pinch hitter here. Jose Siri. Grisham at the plate. First pitch outside. Grisham 0 for 3. 5 homers on the year. Worth keeping that in mind. He's got a .253 batting average overall. 1-0 is hit over into right field. It is off the wall! Running around second base, they'll tie it, is going to be Grisham. And the Angels have tied the ball game. Here in the bottom of the ninth, it's an RBI double for Vaughn Grisham. Runners on second and third. We are tied here at the bottom of the ninth with no outs. Or with one out, sorry. Oh, man. Off the wall, it was nearly gone. That would have been a home run in plenty of other ballparks, that's for sure. Walker was unable to make the catch. Missed it almost entirely. That'll bring up Josh Lau. What are they reviewing here? Umpire review, home run initiated. Nah, this ain't a home run. Come on, don't do that to me. I want an actual walk-off homer. Yeah, it looks like it's ruled a double. Okay. 2-2 ball game with one out. Things just got very stingy here for the, oh no, they're reviewing this. So they're still reviewing it. Okay then. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. They're reviewing to see if it is a home run. I don't think it is. Yeah, this is going to be a double upon further review, it appears. All right. Coming up. And it looks like they're going to intentionally walk Josh Lau. So this is going to load the bases with one out. I think they want to do this so they have the double play. But this is going to be Joe Adell coming up to the plate. Things just got extremely interesting here. The Angels have tied the ball game with only one out. Here in the bottom of the ninth, Joe Adell, who has hit a home run already today. He's got 2 hits. He's 2 for 3. He's ready to come up. One swing. He can win this ball game. In the third inning, Joe Adell hit a solo home run off of Kyle Leahy. And in the eighth, he hit a single for the Angels. Here he is up to the plate. Bottom of the ninth, bases loaded. First pitch is outside. A walk wins the game. A single wins the game. A double, triple, home run. You do anything with this ball and get it on the ground without an out. You win this game. 1-0 pitch. It's below the line. 2-0. ABS challenge here from Adell. I think he's going to get this one right. Yeah, that's a ball. It's a 2-0 count here on Adell. I mean, again, even a walk will win this game for the Angels. Even a walk. A walk-off walk. 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch is up high. 3-0. 3-0 count here on Joe Adell. Again, a walk will win it. Guaranteed. 3 balls, no strikes. The pitch. It hits Adell. A walk-off hit by pitch. And the Angels come back here in the bottom of the ninth and win the ball game. Wow. The first ever walk-off in Watch with Nordic history. And it's a walk-off hit by pitch that wins it here. 3-2 is your final score. Wow. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Leave a like on the stream as well. It'd be greatly appreciated. That's the Angels' first win when trailing after the 8th inning. Wow. That's nuts. That'll do it for me. Thank you all for tuning in and all your support today here on the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. What a way to walk it off. What a W. Yeah, right, Rex? That is absolutely crazy. I'm glad I was able to commentate that. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back on Wednesday. Reds, Mariners, followed by White Sox, Rangers. I will see you guys in the next stream.